Howdy, folks. Your friendly neighborhood reverend here. You know, I try to be friendly, reverend, I really do. And that's what I'm hoping to do for you today, this fine day, which is a Sunday. And some Christians believe the Sabbath was changed to Sunday, but actually it was not. But we're not going to argue that because we're nice folks here. Okay? No, the old Rev would argue that with you all day about theological issues and all this stuff that matters. It does matter. But see, the thing is, you come to a point where it's like, you deal with people on the internet for so long, and it's Christians too. It's like, oh my God, well, we're gonna debate the Sabbath now. Like, why? Why are we gonna debate the Sabbath when Jesus said that the Sabbath is not for God? God doesn't really even care about the Sabbath. The Sabbath's made for man, not God. It's to keep your ass in line. Give yourself a day of rest so that you don't start treating people bad. Which I understand that. Yeah, I do. So, what am I talking about? This is the channel you come to if you want to hear stuff about YouTube. You guys know that, I think. So, it's like you guys want to take 6 shooters at my channels at the knees every time? Fine. You might be able to do that with this one. Not the wrestling one. There's no way, because it's all going to be clean content that's good, that I'm going to be able to make money on sometime. And my co-host, too, will make money on. This one, go ahead and cap it. Go ahead. I could make another one. It does get a little bit annoying, but I could make another one, and another one, and another one. Just like you with sock accounts, I can do the same thing. Right?
Can you increase your audio, please? Just a wee bit.
It's because I'm standing. When this thing gets overmodulated, it starts kind of like crackle. The crackle crackles, folks. Because this thing can drive audio really heavy. And I don't want to do that. Like, I'm back from it even. Anyway, you're supposed to be kind of far from this, and if you don't like the quality of the audio, leave. So, there's this place on the internet. It was created around 2005, 2006. Yeah, it's the thing I'm doing right now. It's called YouTube, right? There's this really cool place on the internet called YouTube. And, there's a lot of cool people on there that decided one day, I'm gonna create a channel, man. I'm gonna make a channel. I'm gonna make videos about cooking. And then they made videos about cooking, and then they got millions of subscribers and made huge amounts of money. And happily ever after. If it were that easy. It's not that easy in a lot of cases, I guess, for certain types of individuals that are harassed for whatever reason I don't understand. Other than that, it looks to me like there's a lot of Christians that are harassed on this platform. That's the truth. And the ones doing the harassing are atheists. There's Christians mixed in there, but are they Christian? The ones that are engaged in the stuff that I'm talking about, the G+, those people? Do I know that any of them are actually Christian? Well, I can tell you that one of them I heard openly say, I was never a Christian. And that's Rand Campbell. You heard it? Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of hate for exposing.
I don't care.
No, me.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Shanny took a, I remember that. You had all of these psychos going around saying every bad thing that you could imagine about her, because she was just exposing the fact that there was a pretty prominent Christian in the community that basically said to a non-believer trying to get into her pants, "I was never a Christian." So do I trust that any of those people? Don't mention Sabella, don't mention any of them. Can I say that any of them are Christian? No. Can I say that Shanny is? Yes, because I've lived with her. Can I say G-Man is? Yes, because I've seen him in action in real life. Because I met both of them from G Plus pretty much. Not really you. Shanny was in my comments, before G Plus, but then she called me up one day and she's like, "Yeah, Rand Campbell has to talk to you." I'm like, "Who the hell is Rand Campbell?" But I did know him. He was God is on YouTube, and I loved his videos. So, whatever, man. What I'm saying is you got to question everybody. When it comes to the Christian thing, you'd be very wise to question every single person that you know. You know why? Because it was a thing years ago, and Minister Paul Maxon of California, Southern California, I believe, or is it Northern California? No, it's Northern California. Minister Paul said that he exposed it. He had the whole website on the video. This is literal Satanists. They have meetings and they say that this is their goal: to deceive, to lie, deceive, and hurt Christians. Become their friends, right? Become their friends. Take all the money that you can out of them. Pump them. Just squeeze the tits as hard as you can to get every cent out of them. I'm not kidding. This is a real thing. So am I going to trust anyone over the internet that's saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a Christian"? I may have when I was really soft. Not anymore. That's what I'm saying. I've changed in a lot of ways. And is that a bad or good thing? For me, it's good, because I was fucking gullible. If I heard somebody in G Plus needed anything, and I heard it, I was going to give that person money. Cuckoo. Nuts. Now, will God look at it that way? I don't know. Maybe I was blessing when I was supposed to bless. That's how I felt. But then you had assholes saying like, "Oh, Rev has to pay for friends." Are you kidding me? If you knew the amount of friends I had in my real life when I had too many friends. There was always someone over my fucking house. So no. But lots of people like free money. Who doesn't? Let's go to the nice guy and lie to him and tell him, "Oh my God, I need this." And then admit it's lies. You admit it's lies. Whatever. So G Plus. That BS. That's where I'm believing that the majority of the cancer from YouTube came from. Now, maybe it's vice versa, but I'm going to tell you my experience with YouTube before the Google buyout of YouTube, and then they owned it, and the G Plus started and all that crap. My experience was way better prior to Google getting involved. Because I think what happened is a lot of people created these sock accounts. That was not a thing, really, in the old days of YouTube. Not for me. It wasn't in my purview at all. Before that, they came together. I just smelled, like the day it happened, I literally smelled shit. You know what I mean? So I think there's something with that crossing between Google and YouTube that fucked up the whole model of YouTube. And Nadia said the opposite. Like Nadia Chambers, who was a transsexual atheist that ran rooms in G+, She said, I really wish YouTube people didn't come here. Because the YouTube people are fucking ruining it. See? Nadia was in a community that she was just going in there to do speech training, you know? Oh, I'm so racist and transphobic and all this stuff. Do you realize I supported a transsexual woman to live for years? And no, it's not because I'm into Sorry. It's not because I'm into trans individuals. Okay? I'm not. If I were Pete's, and bless him, you know, go with God, dude. You're an atheist, but he's an atheist trans. Oh, Pete's, we need to talk, man. Why an atheist? Anyway. Well, I think there's no evidence of God. Well, do you realize if you look out in the sky and realize that there's a creation, that's proof of God? You don't get a Big Bang without a prime mover. I'm done. You want to go, we go. You want to debate?
All creatures for a reason.
Yeah.
They are created. And
Here's the point of the stream. Okay, Shanny's been she's been having just really great thoughts, and she's been shooting out her videos, and they're always great, right? She's always awesome. So, I said this to her, and she said, you should do a video on that. I said, I bet if these people knew how badly people hurt the things that they're doing to them, these trolls, they harass people in their real life. You'll see a name in the chat there, Lyrics of Dust. He's one of them. Like, I was cool with him for a while with St. Tommy. You know, I'd come in St. Tommy's room, who was probably a map. I can't do it. Like, I think about this. I'm like, that's what I was in? That was mainly what I was in the room with, was fucking maps. You don't know what that does to my genetic honor. It makes my body literally want to vomit that I was even in the presence of that shit. But that's what was going on behind the scenes, and I'm telling you, G Plus was shut down because of that. Sure, there was probably a lot of credit card bullshit, yeah. You know, that's always the thing. We're going to take your credit cards. Yeah, sure. But maps, kids, dubs. I seen it with my own two eyes, and I reported it every time I saw it. Report, disgusting, get it out of my eye sockets. And one of the guys that was a big member of our community, his name was Sean G. Okay? He was an actual child pornographer.
Matthew Bell.
And him. Yeah, just look up Matthew Bell, BBC. That made the big news.
The atheists loved hanging out with Matthew Bell.
Oh, I bet. Oh, of course. I'll be on. I could say some stuff on that, but it's so sensitive that I'm not going to talk about it. The point is that I didn't know what the hell I got myself into. Okay? But this is what Shanny said, okay, you should do a video on that. If people knew, if the trolls, okay, I'm coming from a human standpoint here, okay? Human. If you knew the psychological torture, and I mean torture, if you knew the levels of psychological torture that you put these people through, your victims, which are content creators, I wanted to say that first. How sick is it that this company, Google, in their infinite flippin' wisdom, in their absolute infinite flipping wisdom, can you tell me how YouTube and Google think that it's kosher and okay for their content creators to be psychologically and in some cases physically, with vandalism and stuff, tortured by these people that just decide to torture certain people. No, if that's happening on your platform, then you need to either shut it down immediately. Did you hear that? If there's large-scale manipulation happening, like so large-scale harassment and torture and all of this, and I'm telling you it's real, because I'm going through it, my wife's going through it, it should be shut down, or they can take care of the issues and okay, it can exist. But as long as there's people whose real lives are being torn apart, destroyed, this channel, you'll get everything, okay? I like this not saying names thing. Certain words you can't say. I'm being raised. That's what you do to a woman, right? That you want to have a good time and she's not into you. You're gonna like it. That is the spiritual. Really bad, guys. Like, that's why I never wanted another Revelation News thing on YouTube. But look, there's no other place to go. Yeah, you got you got sites, but you're not going to get the numbers that you get here. It's just the truth. If you want to feel like you're being heard, you come here. Whatever. I want every single troll that hears this, and I know you're all going to hear it, and the king troll is going to hear it. The king troll. Look at yourself in the mirror and realize the amount of torture you've put people through. And if you could still live with yourself, okay. You have no idea. I can't tell you the things that have happened in my household. Okay? Because of the level of you won't leave us alone. I'm going to tell you, there have been some fights with me and Shanny. I can't even go there, dude. And it's caused by you. It's not Shanny being abusive again. No. 99% of the time it's me being an asshole again. Because I'm bipolar. Unmedicated. Bipolar. And I got nothing right now, guys. So, it's pretty good that I can keep about 2 fucking sentences together without doing that. Cursing constantly. Like, it's bad, okay? You're seeing a real... Look, I'm a real fucking Christian, okay? I'm a real fucking Christian. Do you know how I mean that? You know how I mean it? I'm a real fucking Christian. If you ever saw the side of me that I was put... No, I won't go there. You guys would be so scared if you saw that version of me. Like, it scare you. You would no longer mess with me ever if you saw that side of me. And there's another individual on YouTube that's just like me. That absolutely nobody knows about. But if you saw me in a fully triggered, psychotic state, like they saw me in the hospital, you would never mess with me ever. I had not eaten for 4 days, and I threw a 350-pound guy off of me like he was nothing. Now, if you want to talk about that being possession or something, I could go there. Because I think the people that were next door to us when I was moving were probably into black witchcraft or some kind of weirdness. there were all these flies in our house and we couldn't get rid of them and we killed them all and they'd come back again. It was really weird, man. So I think there may have been some hoodoo voodoo shit trying to get us out of our old house, me and my mom, way back 2004. Anyway, you wouldn't mess with me at all. But you have massively, and the Lord is the only entity other than Shanny that has helped me put my socks on again and learn how to put shoes on again and be able to walk around at least. And now that was the point you saw me at in Glenwood in Colorado. I was going to say California. Colorado. And these fucking scum love to make fun of the fact that it's clear in the videos that I'm barely like, ugh, I wasn't right. They think that's funny. That's what you have to understand about the people that have no fucking hope. And I'm saying no hope. They get off on people that have maladies. They like to make fun and target people's maladies, for fuck's sake. That's just satanic. That's the way I see it. And I mean, yeah, a lot of these people might be mentally ill themselves. Which, fine. Look, get help. Because hurt people Stop it. Get some help. Who was that? That's correct. Could I take a couple puffs, please? Yeah, just let me.
Enjoy the tobacco, dear.
Thank you. You're a beautiful girl. Oh. Charlie Cheswick and his cigarettes. Oh. Why don't you just give him the cigarettes, man? Oh, what's her name? I should give her a shout out. Damn, that lady that smokes on stream for, you know?
Oh, Wicked Love.
Yeah, Wicked Love 2016. Hey, Wicked Love 2016. Go sub to her. Absolutely. Look, I love watching people smoke. It's a cool thing. Like, I'm into it. So, of course, YouTube will say, oh, we can't have that. Let's have kids in tubs on our G Plus site. But you can't say fat. I didn't say it. Do you see this as psychological conditioning? You can't say words. You can't say words that would expose.
Why don't you talk to your audience instead of coming to me? They can't hear you when you're there.
I don't care.
Can I have my lighter?
I would say it again.
Thank you.
I would say it again.
Like, you're talking to your audience.
Yeah, it's just stream of consciousness, dude. And I'm not gonna smoke the pipe on camera. I have done that already, but I think people are lying to me, or lying to you too,
Jesus.
that you can't smoke on air. I think that's bullshit. You can't mention illicit drugs like cocaine, heroin, whatever. You can't mention that stuff. But I'm pretty sure you can smoke on stream and be monetized, I think. Now, I'm not looking for that here, the monetization BS. I'm not looking for it, because what I talk about here would be politics, religion, and I am just too offensive for I'm pretty much too offensive for even Shanny when I talk about politics and religion. So it's like, that's what you will get here, though. I just have to be careful with vocabulary. I have to remember words of innuendo and stuff like that instead of actually communicating with you like I'd like to. Anyway, you need to look at yourself in the mirror. Everybody hurts. You hurt too, right? Of course you do. You have days where you get up and you got to go to work at 7 o'clock, and you're like, damn, well, at least I can get on the internet late at night and troll Shanny and Rev some more. So at least I got that. Man, that's a pathetic life. Could you acknowledge that? Yeah, you got a job. You're one up on me, right? No, I already got a job. I've told people that. Anyway, can you please tell me how you think it's okay to do what you do to people? Because you hurt too. And what you're doing is you're hurting people. You're not doing anything else for the world. What about the children? And I don't say that because I don't care for children. I care for children so much that, yeah, I took 2 in that weren't mine. Okay? I value children. Of course I do. If you don't value children as a Christian, then you're not a Christian. Simple as that. Now, enjoying living with them is a completely different story. But I'm going to tell you, since the Lord softened my heart in a lot of ways. And I'm becoming more, even not medicated, I'm becoming more, I can do this, you know? Think about those days when you're getting up at 7 o'clock in the morning and you have to go bust your ass at that shit job that you hate. How would you feel if you had people walking in the door going, hey, asshole, how you doing? I want a pack of fucking cigarettes. Here's your fucking money, asshole. How would you feel if people did that to you? Every fucking day. Because that's what Shanny goes through. YouTube is her career. Why do you think she needs breaks from you shit-faced assholes? She needs breaks. And then you come to her, where's your content? Where's your content? You want to drive people to S. S. It's not going to happen on my watch. I love that girl way too much. And in the old days, I may not have been brave enough to step in front of that knife that was in her hand, but maybe I would now. Because I'll tell you, losing everything and being torn down, it'll make you braver. Yeah, give me that pack of cigarettes, asshole. Really think about that. That's probably for one individual that we met. Think about that. Shanny actually made a video very similar to that. Like, if you're my friend, stand up for me. You can't make one fucking video? One? Saying, I've talked to this woman hours. Off air, she's cool as shit. And she doesn't do anything that you people say she does. You can do that? Nobody can do that. No one. I will. I know I could. Yeah. Let me just tell you, folks, I know Shanny for Christ intimately. In every way intimate could be known, I think. Pretty much. And she is nothing. Absolutely nothing of what the trolls say. Zero. None of it's accurate. And there's another guy that can tell you the same. G-Man will tell you the same thing. None of this stuff they say is true about Shanny. That's right. It's a bullshit narrative that's been told for 10 years. But really, can you give her the courtesy that you expect from customers you're serving or whatever you're doing at your job? Like your boss. if your boss came to you every day and like to flicked you on the ear and said, "Hey, asshole." What?
I don't think a boss would do that.
Well, exactly. The boss would be no longer a boss, right? And rightfully so. You can't do that to your employees. That's abuse. So, YouTube in its current form allows workplace harassment and stalking and everything. That's just how it is. They allow it. Gotta pay for that. Anyway, everybody hurts. The trolls hurt. I'm willing to give grace and say, hey, you should listen to Shanny because if you're mentally ill, she can help you a lot. And that's coming from me, a guy with schizoaffective and bipolar. Okay? She's helped me a lot with I don't know, like patience. Like a lot of what I deal with is there'll be I'll hear a sentence that I take as an offense against me personally. And then I'll just go nuts. I'll just fly off on the handle. Fuck you, fucking cunt. I'll throw all these horrible fucking words and things I don't even mean. I'll call her fat, disgusting. I will. I'm admitting this to you. Because you should know it. She has to go through it. And I rebuke myself for it. It's disgusting. But I have a sick brain. And I acknowledge that now. He got Jesus. Doesn't he fix it? Thorn in the flesh. Because the guys with ego, which definitely I can go that way sometimes, he's got to keep you humble. So what's mine? Well, yeah, I can put on a nice show for you like this and put on some nice fly, sexy sounding good phrases and shit like that. But there's a side that sometimes you do see. You remember that one, right? You remember that. That was almost full on break. That thing you saw with that.
I manipulate you, honey.
Nope. No, she doesn't. Okay? Now, look, even I could understand why some people might say that by the way they see things. Okay? And especially the way it's framed by certain individuals. Okay? Definitely. But it's not the case. What she does is she tries to make me see what I'm doing. And if it doesn't work and I keep throwing insults and shit, that's it. She's going to fucking react. Of course she is. She's BPD. Okay? And then that's usually when a fight happens. And it's horrible. And I feel like I want to die after they happen every time. Because I love you. I love that girl. She's amazing. Stop hurting her. Okay? Stop hurting her. She doesn't deserve to be hurt. Does anybody really deserve to be hurt? It's a beautiful REM song, Everybody Hurts. Okay? Think about those lyrics. Go, oh my God, after the stream is over, go to an Everybody Hurts lyric video. Read it. Everybody knows the song pretty much, but have you ever really listened to it? That's why Dwight Schrute from The Office would go in his car when he was really hurting, man, and he'd slam that door and he'd cry it out. He'd crank Everybody Hurts with his windows up, probably shivering, it's cold, PA weather, Dunder Mifflin. Jim's such an asshole, he's feeling hurt. Angela hurt him. That crazy blonde chick. Angela was a little too crazy, so he goes out in that car and he just blasts the song and he's crying. Yeah. It's a beautiful song that has very deep meaning. If you think you've had too much, oh, silly shit. Of this life? Yeah. Hold on. You have to hold on. Because what's the alternative? You know what it is. And for all the people that are harassed on here, like truthfully Trisha and Angie Lee and Shanny already knows it, but all you, okay, Foodie Beauty, never do the S word because that's exactly what they want, and then they're gonna make $2 million off your name. What? Yeah. The contract on Foodie Beauty is probably huge. 10 million? I don't know. Yeah, people are paid to do this, to push people to get an S tape. This is real. And for the trolls that aren't bad people, you just think it's funny to really piss me off or piss her off, your name is in with these people, which would be considered murderers. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Jesus would say, I'm all for having fun too, and maybe those two can be assholes sometimes, sure. But hey, get out of that crew. Because that's open, that's satanic. They want people committing that word, the S word, live on camera, and they get millions for the videos on the dark web. That's it. Not going to say anything more about that. Probably just tag the video with the word dark web in it. Which is probably not even what the people that are on the actual dark web call it. They probably have their own weird name for it. Do you know what I mean? Like Vlad's Den or something. I pick him, of course, because, well, wow. Putin, he's putting on quite the show with the Russian weapons. Yeah. He definitely is. He's putting on a show, all right. And he's got, oh my God, Shanny showed me this video, and she was marveling at it, and so was I, of this new delivery system of nukes that the Russians have. Wow, it's 2-stage launch. It literally goes, and then arcs, and then boom, sends the warhead off. It's the crazy, you gotta see it. Navy guys are like, yeah, I seen that every day. What are you talking about? You know, probably. Maybe. I mean, we're also supposed to have, like, space lasers like Star Wars. I don't know. You know, particle beam weapons. Like Tesla weapons. I don't know. The point of this stream was to call out to your humanity. That if you're a troll out there and you think it's funny to troll people, it's not. It's just the simple act of putting a bunch of hateful messages into a chat room can really affect a person's psychological state. But if you're really into trolling and you can't stop it, why don't you try trolling with kindness instead? Because that would be a lot. You can kindly troll. Like I used to do that in Alex Jones's chat room. There'd be 10, 20,000 people in the live stream. Like literally 20, 30,000 people on the InfoWars live stream. And I'd go in there with I'll tell you who I was there. My name was Bones Jones. And a lot of people loved me. I would post these funny fake advertisements for his supplements and stuff. I love Alex. It was just fun, you know? So you can troll fun. You can. My point is to you, it's not good for you. Physically, even if you're an atheist, this is not good for you because it's proven medically, scientifically, that people that are in this state of this low vibration crap that you guys are doing constantly, it's going to give you cancer. It's going to, I'm telling you, it kills you. That's science too. Negativity and evil breeds disease in your mind, in your body, and in your life, in your relationships. I do not, okay, like I feel like so, like, am I trying to be like Wayne Dyer up here or something? Like I'm fucking, no. Okay. You know what I'm going through. I've told you enough times, so I'm not going to repeat it, you know. But I can put some thoughts together to get, because I really do know what's right and wrong, at least. I do. Because Jesus gave me that, you know? I know what's right and wrong. I know it's always wrong to hate and to throw names and to, well, gossip, deliberately manipulate. That's obviously just for everybody, not just a Christian. It's wrong. So why do you keep doing things that are obviously wrong? Money. Money. You're serving mammon and not God. If you're a Christian in these communities, you need to get out. I'm telling you, as your spiritual guide, Metatron at the door for Jesus to open it, okay? Get out. Okay, exit stage left now. Get out, because you're going to burn in hell. These people will get you wrapped up in the worst debauchery you could imagine. And you don't want to be a part of it. You don't. Why not just come over to Shanny Stream, right? And we can play games and talk about music. And maybe you get a mukbang or two and some cooking videos. Fun. Right? Let's have fun together. Everybody hurts. So hold on. To Trisha, to Shanny, I say to myself, Angie Lee, I want to think of all the names, man. I really would like to just have that list in front of me right now to just pop them all off. But Trisha Paytas, she lies and stuff. She's probably not a good one to bring up. Because she brings a lot of that on herself, but I think she's so tough now because she's gone through actual stuff. Like, back in the day, that was bad. Okay? And she was a victim. She's just willing to do that because it's like, well, it's the thing to do, man. It was done to me 1 billion times, so now I'll do it to you. Which that's not Christian, and she's supposed to be a Christian, but whatever. She's willing to play it. Play it to make it. Play the game. Play the game, Harding.
Play the game, Harding. Why don't you just play the game, Harding? Play the game.
You touch me just once more. Go ahead. You just touch me once more. I'm sorry. If you've never seen the movie One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from the 70s, they've probably done a remake by now. I don't know. Go see it. Get it on wherever you can get it and see it. I think it's my favorite movie. I just got a thing for Jack too. But anyway, sorry. To all of you, to Trisha, the 3 Trish. There's like, how many Trishas are there? Because I think Trisha Pufisha gets stalked and horribly, Lily Jean, she's one of them. Lily Jean, just hold on. Because you have to. And what I'm learning is that, you can't escape it. If you want to make something of yourself on this platform, and I did it once before. I had a channel with, at the end of it on the Social Blade, it was over 20,000 subs. I had like 22 or 23,000 subs at the end or something. So that's a pretty big channel. So I already kind of did it. Not 100K. That would have been cool. I should have kept my channel. I'd probably be at that now. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hold on. Because these pieces of trash want you to... It's their motivation, I'm telling you. Because they're getting paid for videos out there of the S word. Foodie beauty, yeah. Foodie beauty. Absolutely. That just came to my mind. It's like, foodie beauty. We need to pray for all these women. Because it's mainly women. Emo. There's another dude. Emo Howling Wolf. Okay, Justin Emo Howling Wolf. Him. Big Traj. There's males, definitely. Myself. You know, my God, my face is everywhere, guys. It's insane. Like, I want to be paid for my visage. Because it's been used so much, it's insane now for money. I want money. I really do. I'm not I never thought like this in my life ever. But look, I got 2 kids and I got a family. And there's nothing coming in. Nothing. So if you're a kind-hearted individual, you can donate at that PayPal. It's at RevDude right there in front of you if you want to. And that really, every bit helps. $1, yeah, give me $1 and call me a, whatever. Fine, I'll take your $1. I will, because it all helps. Hold on, I'm trying to. I really am. I'm trying to. God bless you all. I really pray that this blessed you. God, that went from 3 viewers to 41. 5 likes, thank you. Hit the thumbs up if you like this, guys. God bless you all. I really hope you take in the message the way it's meant to be intended, which is that I love everybody, and I've always been that way. But I feel like I have to have a shield up in front of me 24/7 because I've been hurt and hit so many times and concussed. You know what it's like when you take a massive hit on the head and it's like, holy that knocked the brain against the skull. Yeah. A lot. I'm sensitive in a lot of ways. Still. And I see it like it's the most vitriol, hatred, bullshit I've ever seen. And all lies. None of it's true. They've put my email into all these different job searches, and now I'm getting all of these things in my email about go get a jobby. You know? I already have one. But anyway, I love you guys. And I want to be the old Rev, which was I was almost all love, man. The way I conducted myself online was almost perfect, and that's why I had all the amazing the guests I had on my radio show. It's because I was affable and nice, and I wasn't an egomaniac trying to take the show. Give me the reins of that God. Like I didn't do that. And man, we were getting hundreds of thousands of views a week. It was insane on BTR. We were one of the biggest BTR shows over the Hagmans. We were beating the Hagmans in ratings. Which is what? Yeah, we were. It's because we were bringing the guests, man. You know? Whatever, all in the past. God bless you. And I pray for the trolls. Right now, in the name of Jesus Christ, I pray that every wicked device that's making you people keep up what you're doing is removed. And then you see the glorious light of Christ explode in your mind and your subconscious. You just see that light and you go, oh my God, I understand now what I was doing, Lord. I love you, Lord, and I won't do it anymore. In your holy name, I pray this. Amen. That's it. It's done. God bless all you guys. Stay strong. Do your best. Remember to drink your milk and wrestle. That's Owen Hart. Rest in peace, Owen Hart.